Hey guys, it's Yaya Diamond of Dream Chasers Radio. And I want to thank you so much for subscribing to Yaya Diamond's Dream Chasers Radio right here on. What do you mean you haven't subscribed? Well, you need to go over there and subscribe to Yaya Diamond's Dream Chasers Radio. That's youtube.com/Dream Chasers Radio. Right there. Right there. Subscribe. Come on, we have interviews, we got music, we got everything there. Go ahead. Try it. You'll love it. And thank you so much for tuning in right here at Yaya Diamond's Book Club. See you later. And don't forget, subscribe. Hey everybody, welcome to Yaya Diamond's Book Club. Here is another edition of Jane's Secret. I believe we're in chapter 6. And so they're on the plane, the kids are eating. I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in. This is such a joy to do this book online and just to give you guys the opportunity to be a part of Jane's Secret. Let me tell you. So Jane is just overwhelmed. She's overwhelmed with love from her sister, and I'm sure that she is about to be overwhelmed by her whole family. Well, they have already taken off. They're in the air. Jane is tired. The children are good. They're sleeping already. They've eaten enough. And Letitia is just looking at her magazine and making text phone calls or whatever she's doing. And Jane just figured everything's going to be okay. And so she fell asleep. And next thing you know, the plane was landing and Letitia said, "Hey, Jane, it's time to go." And the kids were getting up and getting their things. It's like, "Mom, my first plane ride was amazing. Yay, thank you. Thank you, Auntie Letitia." And she's like, "Girl, come on. Let's go, y'all. Let's go, y'all. Let's give your mom a break. Come on, let's go." So Letitia took them off the plane and they headed down down the Mac, to a nice Rolls Royce again. And she's like, so they get out of the plane, they go into the Rolls Royce. It's nothing for the kids. The kids are like, "Oh, another cool car." And this time it said Letitia on the back. So Jane looked at Letitia and she says, "I'll talk to you later, girl. It's a big story. It's a big story. It's a big story, girl. I'll tell you later." But you are walking into a setup. So get in the car. So Letitia said, "I had my car pulled over here because I wanted to make sure that I drove from here to your house." And Letitia was like, "Yeah, your house." And Jane was like, "My house?" She's talking about my house. "I ain't got no house." Letitia was like, "Yes, you do. You have a house, girl. I told you we were going to set you up. This house has been vacant since the moment that you walked off the property and went on your own. It was always yours. It was always in your name. Look in the glove compartment." So Jane looked in the glove compartment. She said, "Pull out that envelope right there. That one. That one. Yeah, no, not that white one. The yellow one. Okay, go ahead. You can close it back up. That's yours." Jane looks at Letitia with these suspicious eyes, and the kids are looking around like, "Oh my gosh, where are we going?" And Letitia, begins to pull out of the airport and onto the main road. And Jane looked at Letitia and went, "What you guys do to me this time? What happened? What are you talking about? My own house? What are you talking about?" And Letitia said, "Listen, we never charged, and we will never ever charge our how would we say it? We don't even call them this, but people that work for us. We never charged them rent. We never charged them anything. It was always free. Food was free. Everything was free, and we paid them, and we paid them, and they decided to save a lot of their money. And so when you turned 18 and decided to leave and you left everything. It was like you just up and walked away from everything that you had. But your mom, she set you up. You have a few $1,000,000 in the bank already and a position." Get this. You are going to get a position at the company so that you can continue to make your money and pull your own weight. You're a millionaire, Jane. The moment you turned 18, you were a millionaire. You inherited, I don't know how many millions of dollars, but your mom set you up with investments and all kinds of different things that my dad helped her get, and it's all yours. Jane? Jane, are you okay? Jane, do you need me to pull over or something, girl? Wait, you mean to tell me that this is not you or dad or mom setting me up? It's my mom that set me up. Like before she passed away, before everything happened. Yeah, your dad just okay, look. Your dad left, you know that. Your mom, she took good care of all of it, but she couldn't do everything. And your grandmother was old, but your mom gave your grandmother a lot of money. And so your grandmother was like, "Well, what should I do with it? What do you want me to do with it?" And she said she wanted you to be set up. So your grandma said to, of course, my dad, before he adopted you, that she would like to build this money, and at 18 years old that you would get it. So she was like, okay, just take the whole thing. And I don't know how much it was, but I know that my dad invested a lot of money and kept investing and cycling out, investing and cycling out, to now, I don't know how many millions of dollars you have, but it's in the envelope. The house is in the envelope. The deed to the house is in the envelope. You have a car. I don't know what kind of car it is because dad just bought it and he put it over there with your money. Okay, so it's not like as if he gave you anything. And you start in 2 weeks at the company. This is this is hard to. Chris left me. What? Chris left you? Chris left me because it was hard for him. And he said that he wouldn't send for us. Chris abandoned us. And at that moment, the kids heard and said, "What? Daddy's not coming back? Mom, why didn't you say something? Mom, what do you mean daddy's not coming back?" Kids. We will talk about this later, okay? Not at this moment in time. He left because of financial reasons. But I think he left because he was tired of us, of having to pull weight for someone who couldn't help him. Oh my gosh. Well, I don't know what to tell you, but girl, Letitia, please. No, I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it. Chris is a deadbeat, never did deserve you, never will deserve you. And you got enough money now to tell Chris, "Oh, goodbye, girl." Really? Chris is out the door, girl. Chris is gone. Girl, Chris gotta go. So they arrive at this beautiful 2-story Victorian house with a porch and columns and a swing on the porch and chairs all around and tables, and then it's curtains in the windows, and the windows are beautiful, and it's white, and it's got like a picket fence, everything she's ever wanted. And Jane looks at the house and goes, "Oh my God." Oh. Letitia, you're kidding me, right? This is my house. And the kids jump out of the car and they run up into the house, and the door was open and they run in and the grandpa's there. Oh my gosh, my kids are here! And you hear them in there and they're all playing around and stuff. And Jane is just overwhelmed. And Letitia just hugs her in the car. She says, come on, we gotta go. So she says, you didn't even look at the envelope. Open the envelope. So she opens the envelope and there was a debit card in there. There's a big bank statement and it has her name on it. And it said, balance $25,243,602.30. She will never have to worry about money ever again, and neither will her kids. And the deed to the house was paid in full. And there was a Mercedes-Benz in a driveway, SUV, 2020. The keys to the house and the Mercedes were in the envelope, along with a card that said, welcome home. No worries. Well, I guess you'll have to tune in for the next episode a little bit later, because Jane is about to meet her love of her life. She didn't know it, but it's a wonderful story. And thank you so much for joining me here. And until next time, guys, I'll see you later. Don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe! And thank you for joining me. This is my moment to practice my acting. See you later.